was a good overall performance by our guys. I think the night belonged to Nelson Phillips, though. He tied an NCAA record with 13 steals. Phenomenal. I don't know if I had 13 steals in my entire career, but just amazing to watch him fly around and create chaos defensively. He was very, very close to having a triple-double. He was plus 61 in his 27 minutes out there on the floor, which is a outlandish stat. And then, Duke Miles gave us a big lift off the bench, was really moving the ball, creating open shots, and he was scoring the ball extremely well too. And then Christian Eugene Spud also gave us a big lift. Those three guys were phenomenal tonight.
And Coach, obviously you guys were up big at the half. I mean, it looked as if the 100 points was almost destined for you guys tonight. How do you kind of keep your team on the gas pedal a little bit, even though they have the big lead?
Yeah, I complimented them at halftime. I probably shouldn't have been so complimentary, but that was about the best first half of offensive basketball that I've seen a team here at Troy play. And so I handed out a few too many compliments. We got a little complacent in the second half. We weren't as aggressive. Credit to Southern. I mean, they came out, they were aggressive and tough in the second half, were able to finish some plays, and we got a little bit tight there. So, when we put Spud back in there, I think the lead jumped back up and we were able to pull away. But I had to burn some timeouts and had to use our full court press in order to get it back where we needed it to be.
So let's talk a little bit more about Nelson. Obviously you talked about a tight NCAA record. I heard they're going into film to see if he actually broke the record, but he for sure broke the Troy record, which was formerly 9. Talk about his performance. I mean, obviously he's a newcomer from Georgia State. Talk about his performance tonight and how he's been since he came to Troy.
Yeah, that's one of the single most dominant performances that I've ever seen. I mean, 13 steals, 8 rebounds, 21 points. He didn't even take that many shots. Just absolutely amazing. I think he had maybe 8 assists as well in that game. So pretty amazing all the way around. So yeah, we want to celebrate him and breaking records. I love doing things that have never been done before. Him being able to break a record here at Troy that I'm sure has stood for a long, long time, and the tying NCAA record that Mookie Blaylock held, a guy that I looked up to when I was growing up. So I know that record's been around for a long time.
And obviously, one other guy we want to talk about, you mentioned him, Spud. He's really taken a huge step up this year. Talk about what development he's had and how important that is for him to come off the bench to be able to produce.
Well, I just love Spud's energy. That's the thing that I get most fired up. Whenever things are, the guys are not energized or playing with passion out on the floor, you can always put Spud in, and he just energizes the team. And he's a dynamic player. He's probably one of our best, if not best guy off the bounce, getting it to the rack, but he also can make great passes. I think he had about 8 assists as well today, but he's also a very good three-point shooter and a good defender. So he just brings energy, and that energy, translates into the rest of the guys and picks them up.
And obviously another game is looming over you guys, ranked Arkansas, and this is after Thanksgiving. As a coach, kind of, you want your guys to enjoy the break, but also, lock in a little bit. So how are you going to plan on doing that?
Well, we're going to give them an extra day off, so they'll have 2 days off, but we'll get back to work on Friday. And, we're going down there to win that game. We're not going down there to just collect a check. We're going down there to win the basketball game. Hopefully our guys will have that toughness and grit. I know we can be the tougher team, and I think we can maybe shock them in terms of how hard we play and how good a defense. I don't think they'll have seen the type of defense we're capable of playing, and we just got to go out there and take it one possession at a time and play 40 great minutes.